A woman likes a man that can teach her something. A woman likes a man that can teach her something. Go ahead and play this clip and get your guys' thoughts on it.
Attracted to men that can teach them something.
That's true.
Women are attracted to, men that can help guide them. It's attractive to them when they see a man that's about his paper, that's about his legacy, that's about his life.
It was a short clip, but a woman likes a man that can teach her something. You guys agree with that?
Some women. Some women do. Once again, with talking points on YouTube, we like everything to be absolutes. It has to be A or Z, nothing in between. Some women like that. Some women like chocolate ice cream. Some like strawberry. Well, I think that he's kind of like an absolute. Some women don't even have the depth or the capacity to even think to that degree to say, I need a man that can teach me something. Some women, a lot of women, really just like a nigga who got his shit together. Some women just like a nigga who got a beard like Shannon's. Some women like a nigga who's tall. Some women like a nigga with muscles. You know what I'm saying? So some women like a lot of different things. And yes, some women like what he just said. So I think it's a very simplified statement, and a bunch of niggas gonna take that and make it a YouTube talking point, and it's gonna annoy the shit out of us, along with the other shit they stuff in their mouths with the red pills.
Exactly, bro. Like, this goes back to the first. Like, so why is there Pookies and Ray Rays? If women only like what he talking about. No, bro.
Pookies and Ray Rays teach them stuff.
No, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, bro. Like, what is y'all talking about? You want to dive into minutia? We can do that. Right?
Baby, I'll teach you how to bag up this. You know what I mean? I'll teach you how to scale. I'll teach you how to
break your back out or whatever. But the truth is, like I said, women like what they like. The same way you like what you like. Right? You just pray that the qualities you have, the woman you like appreciates them. That's the thing that draws them to you and vice versa. They don't care. A woman like you, she like you enough, you could be a mute. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. Like, we try to put everybody in this box, and everybody's different. There's only one you on this planet, right? And you like what you like. If everything was set up by this standard of excellence, why are we here? Having these conversations, if everybody's standing up and everybody's getting together, and the things that stick people together are these standards of excellence that really ain't nobody doing. Stop lying, bro. I'm so sick of the lies. Every day we on this thing, somebody lying. Lies everywhere. Lies. That's all y'all do is lie. Millionaires everywhere, bro. Everybody's an entrepot nigga, man. I'm sick of this shit, man.
I mean, if that was true, then wouldn't it just be easier for women to just sit there and be dumb and wait for a motherfucker to teach them something? All she had to do is just sit back and be dumb, not know anything. If that's the case, why do they go out and they get educations? Why do they go out and get brand new jobs and keep moving up in the world? Because the more you know, what you expect him to know more than you. So you keep learning, and every time you learn something new, you're like, all right, well, I need him to teach me something new. Wouldn't it just be easier for you not to know anything at all? So I don't think it's necessarily true. I think I'm kind of in agreement with Sean, where I think it's just another one of those talking points. I mean, a lot of people are going to try to lean into it, but if that was the case, a lot of people, it would be easier for a woman to sit there and be dumb and wait for a dude to come teach her something. They're out here learning on their own. So how much can a person actually teach you in real life? The person next to you. Y'all both went to the same schools, live in the same neighborhoods, do the same shit. So how is he supposed to be able to teach you anything more than what you were already being taught? Y'all do the same shit.
I think, Sweeney, your point, you're trying to disprove it, is actually proving it. Because think of what you just said, right? A lot of these women we notice the thing, like, women are graduating schools at different levels. They're investing a lot in learning. And we're finding that the more that they invest in learning, right, that they're less likely to be submissive to other men who aren't, quote unquote, at their level. So I think that actually proves that they do want to learn. But it just so happens that the more that they learn, the less people smarter than them there are, right? So what they're essentially looking for, right? When they say I'm looking for someone who has more money than me, I'm looking for someone taller. What they're really saying is I want somebody smarter than me. I want someone who knows. I want someone who knows more than me to the point where it's obvious to me. Like I feel like that's genuinely what they want. Like a woman wants to be able to look at. I feel like the men that women genuinely respect the most are men that they can look at and say, "Damn, this nigga's smarter than me." Like I know for a fact that if I need to learn something, this is the best person to ask. I feel like being that makes you irreplaceable in a woman's life, because when she's looking to elevate, when she's looking to learn something, when she's looking to grow, she's going to go straight to you. She's going to go straight to the person who could teach them something. Now, we might want to judge and make our own opinions on what that thing that they're teaching them is, but it doesn't negate the point. Somebody made a point about Pookies and Ray Rays. A Pookie and Ray Ray's teaching her how to fuck. Now, you might not feel like you might not think that's a valid thing to teach her, but to her, that's valid. He might be teaching her how to have street smarts. He might be teaching her how to move in the hood. And honestly, you can even see the impact of you can tell when a female has spent a lot of time around a dude, because they pick up their movements. They start talking like them. They start acting like them. How many females you know in the streets, for example, in the drug game, all type of businesses? Why? Because they learned it from their man, right? And that becomes an extension of their personality. So I get what y'all are saying as far as like this is a talking point where it's like every woman may not realize that she's attracted to someone that can teach her something. But I genuinely believe that if you're smarter than a woman, you can actually teach her something that benefits her life. She's going to be attracted to that on some level and can't help it. But God.
I mean, you brought up the point where you said that the more she elevates, the more she wants a man that's higher than her. It's a very simple and easy explanation for that. It's not bigger than money. It is money. She wants to make sure that if shit fails for her, that he can supplement her lifestyle, if not take over her lifestyle. It got nothing to do with the fact that she wants to learn more from him or need to know something. That's not what it is. It's as simple as she wants a man with more money, if we're talking about that type of woman. And then even if and it's even far more simple when you said, what about the Pookie and Ray Rays? They're not teaching her how to fuck. They just scratching her itch. She wants somebody that can fuck the shit out of her, so she went out and found somebody that can fuck the shit out of her. It ain't about being taught anything new. She just likes what the fuck that nigga was doing for
her. And also the fact that he's smarter than her does not mean that she's intellectually curious or he's teaching her shit. I'm smarter than most women. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm a very intelligent guy. Gender roles wouldn't exist if they wanted to learn this shit. If Shannon knows how to fix this shit, she wants Shannon to fix it. She don't want to learn how to be the fucking plumber. When has a woman ever said, teach me how to plumb? She say, Daddy, fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think most of us are intellectually curious, and I don't think we want to soak things up through osmosis or by learning most of the time.
Listen, if any of y'all know how, there's an industry that completely disproves this, right? It's called the pimp game. In the pimp game, the hoes have tons of money, right? They have tons of access to men, but still they choose willingly to pay pimps. And why do they pay the pimps? For game. That's literally how the pimp and hoe exchange go. Knowledge for money.
The pimp game all starts.
So to say, no, it's actually not protection. If you ask any pimp what they're actually selling, they're selling game. They're selling knowledge. They're selling, hold on. They're selling information. They're selling the information on how to move. They're selling game. They're not selling protection.
You believe me then?
I wouldn't believe you because no pimp would say that they sell protection. That's not what a real pimp does not sell protection. He sells game.
However, sir, the pimp game, everything builds on top of the attraction of the man. They like him. They're attracted.
They like him for his
game,
brother. For his game.
That comes after the fact, my guy. That comes after I get in your head, right? The initial attraction, the initial stepping into the door and getting to the game is that she likes that man. She's attracted to that man. She don't know what that man gonna teach her when he walk up and spit out. She's attracted to him. She likes him.
She like
everything else on top of that is fluff.